For nearly 100 years, the realm of Ignazar has known relative peace. Yet it wasn't always so. Long ago, Ignazar was torn apart as many nations fought for control of the Central Islands. The Dragonstone Archipelago, also known as the Throne of Ignazar, lands rich in resources, fertile ground, and countless magical properties. But abundance without unity leads only to conflict. The resourceful humans of the northern superpower, the Kingdom of Arnowind, stood with many allies. The dwarves of the high mountains and many tribes of the chromatic dragon folk. They fought against the High Luminary, an otherworldly race of immense arcane power, their magic surpassing that of any other race. Both sides had their reasons to claim the throne. Yet even within this war, dissent grew. Several noble houses of Arnowind withdrew their support. Likewise, multiple peaceful luminary nations, closer in kinship to the other races, severed ties with the High Luminary. Still, the High Luminary held the advantage. Their mastery of enchantments, deception, and with their animal companions allowed them to dominate the battlefield. Humanity needed another way, and so they turned to the Hortlings, a combative, tribal folk said to originate from the same realm as the Luminary, became the key to resisting magical interference. Through terrible experiments on animals, Hortlings, and even their own kind, humanity created a new weapon. They called it the Subterforged, beasts of flesh and machine, designed to obey, capable of infecting others, twisting them into unrestrained monsters. And it tipped the scales. In one single night, the peaceful luminary nation of Mariah was destroyed. The operation was deemed a success. The war escalated, and the world, as we know, was lost. Something or someone had to interfere, and in one crucial moment, history changed forever. An event now lost to time, remembered only as the Convergence. In a single instant, the Subterforged were reborn into a new race, the Therans. Whatever force intervened may not have foreseen what came next. Confused, enraged, terrified, many former Subterforged turned against humanity, devastating the Kingdom of Arnowind. Their allies retreated, the dwarves and the dragonfolk severing their ties. And the Luminary? They withdrew behind a powerful magical veil, sealing their homelands from the rest of the world. The first 100 years after the war became yet another bloodied page in history. But change followed. The Therans claimed lands of their own, built nations, forged a new way of life. The Kingdom of Arnowind was no more, reduced to humanity's last bastion, Arnowind's Endure. And though history between humans and Therans was written in blood, new generations, those who never knew war, grew more open to their former enemies. This story begins 248 years later, in the port city of Allura's Haven, once a proud deerfolk settlement, now a crossroad of cultures, conflict, and compromise. Among its inhabitants is Brigitte. By day, she is a presence people avoid, too tall, too scarred, too strange to ask questions. One arm bears twisted purple veins. The other grows bark and vine, alive in ways it shouldn't be. By night, she fights beneath the city, in the cage. Brigitte does not fight for glory. She fights to keep control. There is something inside her. It hungers for violence, and when she fights, it quiets. Lately, even that is failing. Opponents don't stop when they shoot. Some rise again, empty-eyed and feral. Something beneath Allura's haven is waking. This does not go unnoticed. Far from the city, Lucien Olivier de Ragnaisse grows concerned. His daughter's holdings in Allura's haven are unraveling. Workers vanished, partners refuse meetings. Fear spreads faster than rumor. Unable to act openly, Lucien turns to Lady Victoria Vulperian, and she agrees. Something must be done. But her status as national hero doesn't give her many options either. So Victoria brings someone along. Reinald, a foxfolk scholar from Spellwisk, a mage rebuilt from fire, guilt, and some magitech. Careful, curious, but more dangerous than he looks. His book whispers to him, asking him for favors, and these favors grant him unique powers based on the chaos around him. With the mayor gone, Lewys Hershkowitz tightens his grip. Raids, curfews, displays of force meant to scare the city into obedience. But Allura's haven does not respond well to pressure. It never has. And beneath it all sits Rosette, the Red Devil, the man who keeps the underworld pointed away from daylight. Because something ancient is stirring beneath the streets. Chapter 0. Blood in the Haven.